Hello, this is Symbolistic, and welcome to another exciting episode of the History of Twin Bayous Season 7, what we're calling Dobbs and Jamie's Big Adventure. And here they are in China, and they are about to continue on this adventure chain that they started in the previous episode, episode 11, and this, by the way, is episode 12. And the adventure chain is called Pangu's Axe. And just to remind everybody of what the backstory is here, and that is that James Dobbs stole the grimoire of Morgan Le Fay, the famous witch. And as a result, he had a curse placed upon him, and that curse was that he needed to go to China, France, and Egypt, and he needs to complete all of the different tasks or adventures that are put before him. And traveling with him is Jamie Stoney, who is formerly a ghost, and she was brought back to life by a genie that was given to her as a gift by her ex-husband, her husband, I guess, who had murdered her in 1942, and the year now is 1979. And so she might know where the grimoire is, but she is certainly not saying at this point. So they are about to begin, like I said, the second part or the next part of this adventure, and so they are supposed to be going to the temple. He's supposed to enter the temple of heaven, I believe it is called. So now the sun is rising over China, and they're still sleeping in their houseboat, but we're going to get them up and get them dressed here. They've been wearing the same clothes for a number of days now, and I think what they want to do is they want to change into something that's more appropriate to the adventure that they're going to go on. So Jamie's going to change into her outfit, and Dobbs is going to change into his outfit. And now we have to figure out where this temple is that they need to go to. So we go to the map, and this gold star, or white star and a gold, tells us it's here. Oh yes, I remember this one. This is the temple of heaven, I believe it's called, and this one has a kind of a tricky way of getting down into the temple. So James will they're going to every time they go to start off here, they're going to woohoo, and so I'm going to have him form a group with Jamie, and get them going here. So here our adventurers have arrived at the Temple of Heaven, and the temple sits up on a mountaintop overlooking the Forbidden City, which you could see down below there. And I remember this one is kind of a tricky one. You'll see that there's steps leading up to this building, and so you'd be naturally inclined to think that they should go up here into this building, and that would be the entrance into this temple. However, that is a bit misleading. So he comes up a set of stairs that takes him inside the building, and there's another set that goes up into this temple building, and there's another set of stairs here. And from there he can continue up to another level, and to yet another level, but all that does is that takes him up to the very, very top of the building, and there's a balcony up here, and they can come out here onto the balcony, and from there he has just a gorgeous view of the valley down below, but that does not get him inside the temple. So he needs to find a way into there. So from up here, Jamie notices that she has this a view of the Great Wall of China, and also of a waterfall out there in the distance. So the tower, there wasn't really anything there about the tower that other than took them up to that balcony. There really wasn't anything else to that tower, but there are these buildings outside, and they come out to these buildings, and if I just take the wall down here, there is a railing here, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So if they go inside the building, they can examine this railing, but as you can see, there's nothing here, or there appears not to be anything here. Over on the other side of the property, there is another building, and this building is darkened. So if I have them come over here, and we get some music there telling us that they have found something here. And basically it is stairways leading down. So we'll have them use the stairs here to go down. James is playing with his bluebird. So downstairs here, there is a pile of rubble. There are some artifacts on the shelf here, but these are only viewable. The hallway leads down. There are some candles in front of two shrine-like objects, and then there's the Temple of Heaven keystone is required here, which he does have in his inventory. But before continuing on there, I'm going to have him clear this rubble. And with the rubble cleared, there is a doorway here. So since he does have the keystone, I'm going to have him come here and insert the keystone. Whoops, what happened here? Inventory. The key to Pangu. He does have it. Oh, maybe this is a different keystone. Okay, so let's try this door here. And there's it's leading down there, and there's looks like where he can place the keystone that he has. Yes, that appears to be correct. Okay, so he inserts the keystone here. And that appears to unlock this door for him. So he can go through this door here. And that leads to yet another set of stairs. So we'll have them use these stairs and go down. So we see there's a boulder here, but you can't interact with that. There is some boulders over here, and if I put the walls up, there is an aisleway that's marked out for them between these different pillars as they go along. And over here there is a chest, so I'm going to have Jamie go over there, and I wasn't even thinking maybe that she could possibly trigger a trap. It is, so that gets her some food stuff there, and let's see, following this further on, it leads into an area over here. I should probably have them be careful as they go through here, because it's not probably, but potentially the area is there's a trap here, but so far there is not. Okay, so there is these odd-looking things on the floor here, and then there is a chest here. I don't know how to describe these things on the floor. So we'll have her go and open the chest. Jamie appears to be leading the way on this one here. And she has found a Chinese broken vase, gold. So if we kind of take a bird's eye view here, we can kind of get a better idea. So they came in over here on this set of stairs here, came down along this way. There wasn't anything here except for this chest that they opened up over here. They came into this room here with these odd looking things on the floor here, and they opened this chest. So now there is a chest over here. There was some music that was played there. I don't know what that's telling us. But if they follow this along over here, we'll have them come over here. Well, so far they haven't found any traps along in here. So open up this chest here. So far there's not much to this. We'll have them go over here. Okay, so they come into this room, and there is the legendary axe of Pangu. This is what they have come for. This is what they are looking for. But there is a problem here. There is a break in the floor here. It is surrounded by a I don't know how to describe it, a moat, so to speak, a cut in the floor here, so they cannot just walk over there. There is in front of them, to their right, a set of stairs going down, and there's another one of these odd-looking things here. Oh, there's stairs going down from here. So there's stairs going down in various places here. And it's difficult to see it here. This one is very dark. But if they were to continue around over to here, this is a dead end over here at this point here. And so I guess really I don't know if this is the correct way for them to go, but the nearest way for them to go is to take these stairs down. So it leads them, it's a very narrow pathway here for them, and I have to switch to the camera up. So very tight space in here, so we'll have them go over here. Okay, so they've come here, and where exactly is here, I'm not sure. There's a room here, and in this room there is this pool here. So James, or Dobbs I should say, has been the one to go into the pools previously, and so this time I'm going to have Jamie is going to explore this one. What will Jamie find in the dive well? You'll have to tune in again tomorrow night to see the next episode of The History of Twin Bayous, Season 7, Dobbs and Jamie's Big Adventure.